So hi everyone, welcome to this explanatory video about what's happening now with the residency and the internship programs and why MBRU is now the one sending out applications. So if you're here with the Instagram link, you already know what this video is about. For those of you who just stumbled upon this by accident, and if you are interested in DRTP, you will now know that the applications for the residency training programs are happening through the MBRU website, which is the Mohammed bin Rashid University. And a lot of people are confused, is this like a separate internship or residency conducted by the MBRU? Is it the same as DRTP? Are they different, and if so, what? So I'm here to clarify all of it and just to give you an update about what's actually happening within the system, especially for those of you who are outside the system, who are foreign medical graduates, who don't really have an inside news and as to what is happening and what the changes that are happening recently. So what's actually happening is that ever since January, the academics or the residency programs, the internship programs, all of these things have been taken over by the DAHC, which is the Dubai Academic Healthcare Cooperation. This does not mean that it is no longer a government entity. Earlier, the DHA was overseeing everything healthcare related. So that's like the hospitals, the clinics, the medical education programs, like the residencies and the internships. So now what they're done is the whole of healthcare has kind of split into two units, the government healthcare. So you still have the DHA that runs the hospitals, they oversee the licensing, they oversee the residency programs and the approval processes for the residency programs. But then you have the DAHC, which is a new body in total, which actually they run the residency programs, they run the internship, they take care of the medical education that's happening in Dubai per se. Now, why this change happened is because DHA itself, it'll be very difficult for one body to do two separate functions, because academics is not just the same as hospital management or the same as patient care. So they wanted to focus, have a body that focuses exclusively on the education of the upcoming doctors and the trainees. So that's why the DAHC board was created. And the DAHC board, a major part of it is the MBRU, which is the Mohammed bin Rashid University. Mohammed bin Rashid University is a very well-established medical college in the UAE, which actually puts out really excellent medical students, graduates after their MBBS programs or their MD programs. So MBRU is now linked with DAHC, which is why the MBRU offices is called the MBRU PGME office, which is the Mohammed bin Rashid University, the Postgraduate Medical Education Office. So they're like a combined unit now that handles all the academic educational activities, starting from medical students to interns to residents to fellows, right? So everything educational is now handled by the MBRU PGME office, which is why now when you are trying to apply for the DRTP, which is the Dubai Residency Training Program, the applications are going through to the MBRU website, which is overseeing everything. So in short, it is actually the very same thing. The DRTP that everybody had applied till last year is the same as the internship or the residency applications that have opened through this MBRU link that I put up in yesterday's story. So don't get confused. There is no new residency or internship program in Dubai. It is still the same. It is still the DRTP, just that the technicalities and the management and the way it's run has changed, and changed for the better. So go through the same link that I have posted yesterday. And if you have missed it, you can easily just find it in the MBRU Instagram page. The MBRU is very, very active on Instagram, and then you will find all of their updates and all of their open applications, closed application dates, everything are usually updated very well on the Instagram. So if you missed it on my story, you'll easily find it in the MBRU Instagram page or even on the MBRU website directly. All right. So if you have any further clarifications regarding this, please let me know. Just one final word, the process of the application is still the same. Certain things have been added to it, and those who are applying this year will know that certain things like GPA and recommendation letter, certain criteria of the application process has changed. But overall, the application process is still more or less the same. You still have the exam, you still have the MMI, you still have the panel interview, and it's only after all of these things that the acceptance will come. So no major changes, but small changes in terms of like how they choose candidates, because they want better and more established candidates now. Okay, all right.